Alright, how's it going today, guys? So, we have a minor malfunction we need to get dealt with. We do not have any nitric acid. And the reason why we don't have any nitric acid is because we're literally making our nitric acid off of the byproducts of running the stuff that takes nitric acid. So, these here use nitric acid. Oh hell, let me go up there. It'll just be easier. Also, I need to figure out why that one is just sitting there. I found a few of them like that. Hey, look at this. We are actually full of those for some reason. Huh. We actually got enough of them in that it actually filled it up. I'm quite amazed. Question is, why is it not getting... Oh, I cut the pipe. That's right, because we're going to move this. Forgot. So yeah, that's another issue. I took out all the things to store the geodes, and now they're backing up. But that's not our issue for right now. Our issue for right now is... Well, first issue is, why is that not coming out of there? Ah, there it is. I forgot. The nitric acid goes in this one, and we have no nitric acid. And the nitric acid from here is actually created from the wastewater from here, the nitric wastewater, because we're getting that ran down here and into these two, which makes our sodium nitrate. And if we don't have that running, we're not making any nitric acid. So we need to get another way of making nitric acid done. So that's our first thing to deal with today. Also, I am getting rid of all the solar panels. We've got a bunch of bots that I have no idea where they're going, that are over there dealing with it. I put in a bunch of roboports down here, which apparently they have broken a important power. Yeah, because there's no power getting over there. I guess I need to deal with that. And then we'll get to what we're actually doing today. Give me one of these. There, now we got power. Now all my bots have flown off somewhere else, and they're probably not going to come back, because I don't even know how in the world they know they can go that far, because it's not connected. So I'll have to deal with that. That's probably going to be the next thing we do, is crafting roboports, because they're a little more intricate in this pack. But basically what we're going to do, two things actually. We finally set up the blue over here, the blue algae. So we have 3,000 of that currently made. Not much more at the moment, but we do have a bit. So we need to run that out and we need to figure out where we're going to store that at, and then we need to process it down. So if we look at the blue algae, it turns into blue cellulose fiber, and then that can be turned into ammonia gas directly. And we can use the ammonia gas for our science thing and a few other things. We can use it here with oxygen to make nitrogen monoxide, which is what we need to make our nitric acid. So we got to set up green metal catalyst with ammonia and oxygen, and we already have or ammonia being made over there, but we're gonna put this into that system. So give me a minute, let me figure out how I'm gonna run this over there, and then we'll get that set up. Oh, and by the way, I have noticed that we are running out of yellow, so I'm gonna go ahead and copy this and put in 2 more of these. Thought I would bring you back and let you know that apparently we are running out of them now. Alright, so I went ahead and got that filled in, and I actually upgraded them to the yellow ones, so they should be able to run faster than they did before, and we should get, you know, twice the output we was originally. So that should catch up, which it looks like we are. At least starting to. And I still got enough room there. I can throw in maybe 1 more. We can even move these over if we need to. We can also upgrade these even faster because we can go all the way up to, I think it's red now. Blue. We can actually go to blue. Which I'm actually wondering with how quickly these go, if I could do that, but I don't need to. They're catching up. So let's get back down here and get to work on this ammonia and nitric acid issue. So I got that coming in right here, and I'm quite sure that's just going to be one of these for the, yep, as usual. And actually I think I'm going to move this over this way. I don't know that we're going to need much more than that. We probably need to put faster inserters in there though. And then we can just do, we should be able to get away with mini loaders. On the back side here. And then we need to do the cellulose into liquefiers to make the ammonia. Go ahead and make liquefier 4. We'll have to see if we need more than one of them, but we'll start with one. Alright, so the ammonia is being made here. And then, oh wait a minute. So hydrogen, nitrogen is making ammonia. That is coming out and going over there. So there has to be more of these. Ah, over here is the other one. Okay. So this is the one that's feeding most of our stuff. Okay. So I was trying to figure out how that one was not connected to anything but making that. Well, we're still going to make it over here because, well, we don't have a whole lot of room anywhere else. So we want that. And then we can take these two and run them together. And I'm guessing we're going to have a pretty fast moving one of those. So we're going to do one of them. And we can do that there. And let's see. We might actually need to make a faster belt to get it over here faster. But there's our ammonia. We can always put another one down here if we need to. So for that, we're going to do that just in case. And we're going to connect. Basically what we're trying to do here is make nitrogen dioxide, which we can do with nitrogen monoxide, sorry. So we need ammonia, green metal catalyst, and oxygen, and that'll make our nitrogen monoxide. And we already have nitrogen monoxide and oxygen set up here to make nitrogen dioxide, which is coming up here, mixing with purified water and making nitric acid. So we just need to get the ammonia to nitrogen monoxide made. So then we need a chemical reactor. We have an advanced one, but I don't think they're very fast. Let's see. Doesn't actually say how fast it is. Let's just make one of these. Also, by the way, I did have these guys getting attacking down here, so I put in a couple plasma turrets. I also reworked. We had plasma turrets here, and they weren't really needed, so I moved them down here and put in a few more. And we have an artillery right there as well to help keep that area cleaned up. And we already have one there and one there, which we need to get artillery shells routed around this place. I was going to make artillery wagons, but I figured these are fine. I think the wagon we can only really run I don't think they will go and target something. I think we have to target them. Alright, so we need ammonia to nitrogen monoxide. So that's what we're going with right there. So we need to move that up. And this is going to need one of these, and it needs to be set for the green. And we actually have the stuff right here. So we can just come off of that. I need to figure out what that belt is. It's empty. Alright, so there's that. We're going to have to make a few carriers. Let's throw that in there. I think I made way too many carriers. I forgot it. Makes 10 per batch. Alright, so now we need to get oxygen in here. And oxygen we have right here. So we can just take this across right here. There. Now we have oxygen in there. Now we just need to do that and that. And now we have our nitrogen monoxide. So we need to send that back over and into right here. Nitrogen monoxide to nitrogen dioxide. So we need it to go into this pipe. So if we do this, there we go. And then that'll make our nitrogen dioxide, which will go up here and make our nitric acid, and we're good to go. That took care of that mess. So now, as long as we are going fast enough, we should be good up here for these to run again. Oh, wait a minute. We did nitrogen. Oh, well, that's a problem. Alright, so we need to actually get rid of this and actually run the nitric acid up here. Okay, so I didn't realize I was actually making that. up here, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. And we can get rid of this. So I guess that was part of the problem there. Hello. Stop taking off. Get your butts back in my pocket. Alright, so that was part of the problem. I was running nitric acid to 2 different places. Alright, so let's run that nitric acid over here. And hopefully that'll be enough that I don't need to make more of it. I guess we'll find out, huh? Let's see here. So why are you not running? You should so be running. Nitrogen dioxide needs more nitrogen monoxide. Why are we not making nitrogen monoxide over here? Because that is full of carriers. I put too many in there. Yeah. It's only supposed to be like 10. How many has it got now? Yeah, there's still 19 in there. Give me those. Alright, so this is not making ammonia fast enough to keep up with that. But we have ammonia being made up here. So we can actually use some of this as well. And I'm actually going to do a top-up valve for that because I don't want it to run unless this other one is lagging behind. So we'll put that in there. So this should be the first, and then this will fill only if this can't. I'm not going to go crazy and put in too many more liquefiers because I don't know that we're going to be using them that fast. But I may go ahead and put in one more. Yeah, let's go ahead and put in one more. Alright, so that's staying good now. Let's see. And this is a chemical plant 1. We can actually upgrade that. So chemical plant 3. That'll get that going faster. Let's go ahead and just put this one right there. We can connect those to that one. And then just do that, and that'll connect everything up right there. See if I can get this belt empty. There. That will take care of that. Now, Chem Plant 3. Put that in there, that'll get that going a bit faster. And we can go ahead and upgrade that one as well. Alright, so the nitric acid is coming down across here and going down there, so we're going to send it up right here. And actually, you know what? Probably should turn this here. I'll have to deal with getting past that. Yeah, let's take it up to here. And then we need to go to here. We can get rid of all of that. I think I'll leave one more of those there just in case. Alright, now where in the hell? Down here. Alright, so if we go, say, there, and we can pop up to there, and like that. Now it looks like we're going to have to make a lot more ammonia, or nitric acid, because that is not getting much through there. I need to make a whole different acid area. Alright, so making the ammonia there is fine. Making that is fine. So the main thing is making more nitric acid. Alright, so let's just put these like here. Because then we can output right to there. We have our nitrogen monoxide there, which is not what we need. We need the nitrogen dioxide, which is right there. We can just take this over like a so. And then purified water we can just do like this. Alright, so now we can just move that pipe, oops, wrong pipe, that pipe over one, and then connect that, and now that will take care of that issue. Now we're just going to need to make more nitrogen dioxide. Which we're turning monoxide and oxygen into dioxide. We've got plenty of monoxide. I may, after we get done here, rework this whole area to look a little bit better. But we can basically do this. Oh, not that one, you ain't. Alright, so we'll do that. And then we'll do that. That in there. And just in case I need to walk through there, we'll do that that way. Alright, so that'll give us more there, which is still not enough. Oh, and I'm cleaning this out so we can have all of this area basically for putting in our new smelting stuff. That's why I'm tearing them out. Plus we got all of this completed, so I don't think we need them. Alright, so if I want to put this in here, it would have to be there. And then we can do that, 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 and then we can just connect that right there. So it's ugly, but for the moment it works. Like I said, I will probably redo a lot of this later. Alright, so it's not perfectly keeping up, but it's doing a lot better. So now we need to go see how we're doing on nitric acid up here. It's actually enough to get these running. So it's not enough currently to keep them going. But they're getting started. So that's a start. Once it starts running and we start getting more of the this stuff going, that'll help as well. So now we got that going again. And I think I want to get the RoboPort things done, but we need to get this up here dealt with. These were making our extra iron, but we don't have any more of the mineral catalyst. And we were making the mineral catalyst, if I remember correctly, over here out of mineral sludge, which was coming from our slag stuff. And I don't have the slag running right now, because I think we're going to move this so we have more room, and we need to redo it with the ceramic filters instead of the coal filters, so I didn't want to change that over. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to take all of these liquefiers out of here, and we're just going to send the dust out of these. I'm going to go ahead and leave these here to mash up the geodes, but I'm going to send the dust down to where we were making the gems over here, right here, over here, so we can make our gems when we need them. And we basically set this up to use up mineral sludge, but now we're not going to have excess of it, so I'm going to use this area up here where we had that for the making of the crystallizer things to make extra iron. And I will show you guys what I end up with that in the next one. I don't really think you guys need to see me sit here and try to revamp all of that, so I'll do that between, along with probably fixing this to be a little bit better for our nitric acid production. And then hopefully I can have these out of here. We can get our RoboPorts made, and then we can start getting our new area set up for all the smelting things. I'll see you next time, guys.